Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening. There we go. We even get some Minecraft today. Fantastic. Welcome back to the fan server. This is season 3 of the fan server. That in the intro right there was season 1. A render that took many weeks to complete. Done for the second charity live stream, maybe? I think. It is. It's called Welcome to the Slicedlime fan server on YouTube. Just that pure video. So this is the portal project I've been working on for a very long time now. Down there at the very bottom of this is an end portal. It looks tiny here. That black dish down there, that's what we've done this far, and the black circle on the very edge of the screen is what we are doing. Since when is there a slicedlime fan server? Oh boy. 5 years? I don't know, it's like a very long time. Hey, also, thank you for all the follows during the intro from Zealous Squish. The Waffle is OG. Hurt Hydra and Twirly Boat, thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. So yeah, that's all black concrete. It needs to go all the way up there. As you can see, this is ocean. This stronghold was visible under the ocean when we started this season. So that's this is why we choose it, because yeah, it's a nice. The idea you can kind of see here. There'll be layers of glass above the black concrete. So this is just like the torches are just temporary. It's all going to be covered in these layers of glass. And we're going to probably dot a bunch of sea lanterns in it to make it look like a kind of star field. The inspiration is kind of a galaxy swirl. I don't think it'll end up looking like a galaxy, but that's kind of at least one inspiration for it. And like, it's really hard to tell beforehand how it's going to end up looking. But the idea is you'll be able to fly down in and just enter the portal by flying in over all this stuff. And well, if you look at it, let's see. Well, let's go to my base actually. Over here. So if you come from my base, there's also a claim system on the server, so you get this type of stuff. So you come from over here, you can see how you're gonna see a bit of it, but this is actually a mod that's doing this. So as you come in here, now we can start to see the opposite side. So it's so large that you won't even be able to see the other side when you're standing on the edge of this. Whoopsie. So if you're standing on that circle, you won't actually see the opposite end. Yeah, I think Optifine is caching some chunks. It's doing something weird. It's doing something blatantly wrong too, but it does give you more view distance sometimes. So this has been my project for a very long time, and the last several times that I've been working here, a bunch of others have also shown up and helped excavate, because when it was small, like the inner area, I did the entire emptying and excavation by myself, which was a ton of work. But then as it grew larger, you can see how big this is now. It would have taken so much longer if the fine people of the server didn't come and help out. So happy they did. There is a bed here somewhere. Yeah. So the current kind of plan of action here is to get this circle high up enough you can kind of see where the floor of the ocean went, kind of. But the point is now, let's get it high up enough that it's then possible to build underwater. so I don't clear more water than is necessary. So you can kind of see how here is where it comes up. So if I manage to get the whole circle out here, then we can just build it all underwater. It'll be glorious. So that's what we've been doing. A lot of the stuff that I've made on the server has been kind of aimed at getting this project going. You're gonna jump into the end, aren't you? The problem is I kind of... The squid farm I made didn't quite work. I think the Wither Rose farm that I ended up making as a replacement does work, though. The concrete maker I made, I misplaced the block and that caused a short circuit and it kind of blew up. Because he was using a bunch of TNT. So a bunch of the stuff that I've made to enable this project just didn't end up working. But we're making it anyway. It's a little more grindy that way, but it'll work. So we still have some material here. I feel like that was more than I remember having here. Maybe it wasn't. We've gathered everything here. I ran out of gravel here before I ran out of sand. But I believe that I have more gravel back at base. Zyassy boy. I have no idea how to say that. Dang, my voice is not wanting to cooperate today. Sorry. Hey, Thomas. Excuse me a second. Okay. We'll see. I hope my voice holds today. It was unexpectedly raspy. So we had a little bit of black concrete, a little of dye, and then a bunch of Wither Roses left. I do have the farm that I keep losing. I don't keep forgetting where it's at. There's a command somewhere. So I guess these are just because I went to the end and did some grinding. I don't know why my inventory was full of ender pearls, but I don't really want my inventory full of ender pearls. The outer rim of this, the outer circle, I think took something like 5 or 6 stacks of black concrete to just make that one thick line. So that's interesting. This is 3 wide. So it appears that we have space here to make another ring, because each ring is 3 wide.
Hope everyone is keeping warm. It's extremely cold here and we luckily have power. 4 million Texans don't have power, and yeah, it's just utterly insane the weather we are having. Tonight and tomorrow we will be getting more snow. We probably have like 45 inches.
No, you don't. That's not how you say it. That's not how you say that, Brian. We probably have like 4 to 5 inches of snow outside right now. It's also 70 degrees Fahrenheit, -8 Celsius, right? No. That's about as cold as it is here, which is kind of unusual, right? You expect it here, you don't expect it there. Thank you for the bit size, Zola. It is kind of crazy, I agree. So I guess what I've been doing before is kind of a little bit out of this project right now because I haven't done it for such a long time. So this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. I guess this is still 3. It looked like 4 wide here, but okay, 27, 30, 33. Okay, I can't do that. That doesn't make sense. They're not all 3. Dang it. I thought they were all 3, but apparently not. So we're at 345 here. Let's go positive. And we're going here. 86. So that would be 41 radius. And then one in the center. So I guess we're making a circle of 81, right? Because the center one is shared on both. Does it make sense? I don't know. We can just measure the entire thing. So 386. To here, which is 304. That's 82. But it can't be an even number. No, it needs to be 83 then. We're gonna make a circle that is 83 and hope that it's right. Thing here so that I can actually have a reference. Harbinger. For half a year. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So these circle segments are becoming ever more complicated to try to work through. But if I got this right, let's do a segment that isn't covered by stone. Make it a bit easier. I need my grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 is... Hello? Oh man. Machine gun! Ow. Every place I build, both here and Legacy, seems to just be devolving into slime farming. It's just slimes everywhere. Oh no, you didn't miss it all the time, but it's... I have a keybind that I use in my image program that I just used for making the circle reference. That is... also used for OBS. And I generally don't edit images while, you know, streaming. Oh yeah, and also we have been using this that I got from Thomas to see what the heck we're doing while doing this, because it is just so hard to count when you can't really see the edges of these blocks, especially with the shaders. So we needed 9 blocks up here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's the beginning. Then we have 3 sections of 2. One section of 1, another section of 2, and then it's a straight diagonal here. So now, this is always the fun part. If we go all the way over here and build the same thing the other direction, they should, trademark, meet up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 4, 3, and now we do the 2, 2, 2, 1, 2 thing. Gonna run out of concrete just from this. That's 3 sections of 2, 1 section of 1, 1 section of 2. That looks like it could be a diagonal. Could also not be. Who knows? Let's find out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to... Hey, okay. That was right. Okay, good. So that's gonna be our next segment. I don't think I even have enough concrete to make this. Might get, like, potentially... If you want to, sure. You have the stairways as a reference of how far down we need to go, so feel free. Oh, there weren't many enough of us in the overworld. So the way that data pack works is exactly, would you imagine, like the new game rule works. But isn't that cheating? Is that a reference to the resource pack? I have no idea what that was a reference to. That was a while ago. I'm sorry. If it is, then I mean, I view it as offsetting the handicap by the shaders, because normally I can see the border when I aim at something, but like now it's tiny. Alright, so that's gonna be good. So that's the new version of an X-ray resource pack. It's like visible concrete sheet pack. How could you? Now I have a circle thing on my entire second monitor. Soul Solo 69. Thank you for the follow. Surprisingly hard name to pronounce. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yay.
Okay, good. I didn't lose track. Denizen, thank you for the follow. Yep, okay, I'm out. that was quick. What direction for my base is the project? It's pretty much straight west. Out to sea. Wait. Yeah, west, right? Yes. That's my base. It's to the east of here, so this is to the west of there. Okay, so it would be advantageous if I did not have my inventory full of ender pearls right now. And other random garbage. But I moved everything else. I guess we can dump stuff here. The slime is underneath. It's very unnerving. Don't need the one. That's some. That's basically what we had the dye for. I can pick up more dye. But I guess anybody's welcome to join in and help. It's no problem. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just set up a little bit of water here so that we can get to some concrete. Dig out slightly here. So we did that, and then this. And then we can just stand here and I'm totally gonna... Yeah, okay. Should put something else there. Should put the cuirass there, maybe? So it'll be a little slower to dig through with a pickaxe. Also not used to doing this with... Well, sliding around, but have you? Okay, actually. Might do that so we don't slide. There we go.
Yay.
Some double chest of ink sacs. Well, thank you. I mean, I have I have a really good source of wither roses, but thank you anyway, whoever that's from. The less I have to grind, the better. Doofus, thank you for the follow. Mr. Adam, thank you for the follow. So this is what I was gonna kind of avoid with that concrete maker, but oh well. Hello, place blocks. Place blocks in the block game, please. I have no idea what that laser measurements thing was about. It must be a relevant thing to some discussion, but I've missed the rest of the discussion. Makes it really weird. Oh, it was coal. I was like, what's that weird pixelation there? Alright, so we'll do this, then we'll try to make the section that I've started. And then maybe we should go check out my base, see if there's more stuff there, and pick up some of those ink sacs and maybe just make a bunch more of this stuff. This is shaders. This is Java Edition. BSL shaded pack, to be specific. Alright, this I think is the last stack of... Yeah. And I don't think I even lost any, so that's nice. Okay, we'll pick that up. Demolition screw here is gonna come tear that part down soon. I don't know where I was building. It must have been way over there. Okay. Yeah. Alright, and then 4, 3. No, wait, what? Oh, that's the big part. I think we took away all the rubble chests. Like they were. We've sorted them all. That was the last thing we did. 2, 2, 2. Okay. Wait. Yeah. 2, 2, and 2. And that's a 1. And then a 2. There. So I DM'd the Lemba and it said it noted my username. And what? Now what? Do you have your Twitch and your Discord users connected? Oops. What am I doing? This is a huge project. That down there is an end portal. We're making a big dish around it to make a real big build. We're going to need to divert some of this water. Could do by doing that. And then that. No, not that. That was silly. Ah! Okay. Yeah, that worked. We need to remove a few of these blocks to be able to pull the whole thing around here. So, this build right now is just a whole bunch of black concrete around this portal. You can kind of see a little bit of glass down here. What it's going to be is it's going to be a bunch of these layers of dyed glass above each other, creating like a layered effect. And it's going to be a big swirl of those colors. And in between, we're going to have sea lanterns dotted about so that it kind of looks like something like a galaxy or star field or whatever you want to call it. Is this gonna work? Yes, that works. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, not there. Okay. So it's just for the looks. Well, the practical purpose is that you should be able to fly into the end portal from wherever you're coming from. So if you're flying over there, you should just like glide in over this amazing build and then just right into the end portal. But of course, like, the main purpose is that it's awesome to look at while you're doing so. Please match up. Yes, good. So the end portal is like a central black hole. Yeah, you could say that. We've been talking about this a lot. What we do with the actual end portal blocks. I am thinking that probably we'll end up removing the frame. And yeah. Why was there water? Oh, we're actually in the middle of the ocean. Forgot about that detail. There are a bunch of ways that you can remove the frame. You can remove...
Hello, present Lime. I listened a bunch to past Lime to figure out the date of when the first season of the fan server launched. The first mention of it was in the channel update video of the 3rd of March, 2016. You were already playing on it there in the background, though it was not open yet. On the 13th of March, 2016 you announced the opening of the fan server in a mini update with the same concept that still exists today.
Cool. I'm surprised that it read all of that out. So, when I said, oh, about 5 years, that was pretty dang on the money. It's just like 4 years and 11 months or something. Not this season though, we've had 3 seasons. Season 1 was a really long running one, and that finally got replaced with the... Was it 1.9?
I wish I sounded like Brian from Text to Speech.
Right, so this is the actual center. Here's where I misaligned it, which has caused me no end of grief before, because I've miscalculated because of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You go into settings in Discord. There's a page there where you can connect it to things. What's Lady Brian's name? Wait, what have I done here? Done one too much? I can't actually remember. It's one of the like built-in Windows voices. 2, 2, 1. Yeah, okay.
So, if BitTTS is Brian, is my name Brenda?
Well... Oh no. Oh no. My torches! No! There's really no use fighting this. It'll dissipate down here, but trying to block it is probably just going to spread it further. So we'll just follow it down and place back the torches. It's not even needed. Maybe one there. I mean, I could go check it if you want, but... oh no. Okay, one kind of important thing here, though, is we lost the torch that marked the center. So I don't make that mistake again. Oh no, that was on that side. Or over there? I don't know. 1, 2, 3 anyway. There. Following it down while being tragic about it. Nice. Yeah, so I recorded that first channel update from the server when I announced it on that season 1. That season ran for a long time. Ended up with quite severe performance issues. We ran the paper server software for a while to mitigate that, and it was wildly unpopular because it broke some people's souped up farms. Wild protests and all kinds of stuff about it. But we ended up, when we did switch, we switched over to season 2, and we had some pretty strict rules about what you could put in the spawn chunks and stuff to mitigate that type of performance issues. The problem was, it was a reset, and a lot of the people weren't as interested, so season 2 was kind of a little less active. I certainly was way less active. And now season 3 has been running for quite a while and it's much more active. And before the season, I actually went and got dedicated hardware for the server just to not have the performance problems anymore. So we stepped away from the online hosts and bought actual stuff. Which is why the server is now more on supporter basis than it was before. But that's a whole bunch of actual money, you know. Another fun thing is the oh, I'm out. The video series that started that was another series that I committed to running, where I recorded video on the fan server every week. But then the audio had nothing to do with the fan server. The audio was something called Lost in the Captions, and it was a big YouTube experiment. Let's actually go and get those ink sacs. The audio was a big YouTube experiment. This was back, obviously it was 5 years ago. So, the auto captions on YouTube were actually horrendous back then. They were really, really bad at, actually typing what you said. Happy Inksac Day. Wow. Thank you so much. Let's grab... Actually, let's fill up my inventory and just move that much over to the build site, because that'll last us for a dang long time. But yeah, Lost in the Captions was basically me reading out a message in that first video, publishing that. The next week, I would record new video off the fan server and make some just some interesting little mini stories. It was just a few minutes, but the voice was me reading what the captions thought I was saying last week, which was not at all what I actually said. And it was a fun time. It was a really fun thing. Sadly, if you will, eventually YouTube ended up improving their algorithm for text, speech to text for their subtitles. So it's still there on the YouTube channel if you want to see it. It's still a bunch of fun, but it was impossible to continue doing it. So that's how it ended. Alright, there we go. space in any of this. Hey, there you go. Okay, there's one space in here. I guess we'll do that. And let's go make all of these into concrete again. Hey, my corner is still here. Eh. Actually, I did this. How do you know what the circle will look like? What do you mean? Like, what shape it should have, or what the finished thing will look like? Oh, the shape is just me drawing it in an image editor and looking at what comes out. But yeah, that was season 1, and when I was then basically forced to end Lost in the Captions, that took away a little bit, because like that's one of the things I did on the fan server every week. You know, I had a series that meant I had a video reason to go on the fan server. And so when that vanished in season 2, I became much less active, and there were a bunch of other factors. We still had the lag problems, so. But that's the season that's in that intro, and it ran for a really long time. Hello. Farmers, thank you so much for 2 months. It's also the season that's in like a bunch of there's a bunch of clips from it in my intros. There's like one of the builds, one of the pranks and stuff. There was a hall of statues for all the players where I built my own statue. That's in one of the build intros. There was a prank machine called The Game. We modeled after a French YouTuber's game, and that's a prank from that game is in another one of the videos. So there's a bunch of lasting memories of that server, which is pretty cool. And yeah, 5 years. Crazy. It was a fun game, that's a game, but like a little too lacking in variation, maybe. Oh, well, you gotta make up a new contest for it, Minecraft. Alright. Yeah, I'd love to make some render like that again, but I would have to figure out a better way to do it. I think it's getting nighttime here. Oops. Yep. Got one. No, we got 2 more. You know what? Dang, thought that was in-game. It was in the music. Whoops. That was the wrong place. Yeah, there's sponges down in one of the chests. Now, doing this project, I'm wondering like if it would have been better to do sweepers like I did on Legacy. I'm still not certain. It might have helped a fair bit, but you know, the problem here is it's a circular area. And I don't want to dig out much more than I need to. Like it's supposed to still have the ocean around it, so gotta be a bit careful. Yeah, this is still 116.10. The 116.1, yeah. Sponges, I think, only work in like regular furnace. We are still gonna upgrade. Like, we just need to sort out a whole bunch of things first. So, but it's just a slow process. Okay. How did I manage to throw those? Okay, whatever. There. Okay, so now we'll... Okay, notice how I didn't even get one full circle on that. That's insane. Of course I got a damn flint. So we got a little over halfway from all that concrete. So this project is just using a concrete like crazy. And then there's gonna be 3 layers of glass on top of every single block here. So we're gonna need 3 times as much glass as we needed concrete, which is nuts. That's the last section. The nice thing is though, when we're there, we've done all the digging parts, right? Then it's just about building, and as much as that is like a lot of work, it's a lot easier to not have to stop and like empty an ocean every once in a while. Oh, I should be counting this. That is center. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Sponges are really hard to use too. Took me a long time to learn to use them reasonably effective, and I still don't think I'm that good at it. Of course I managed to put one wrong there. Like a really awkward location. I can't even get back up. Do I need to though? No, that's the last little section. Okay. Hose break sponges nowadays. There didn't used to be any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, losing sponges sucks. Keep doing it too because there's big projects and stuff. Love how the stronghold is in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, that's so what we did when we started this season of the fan server was I had it open as a preview server for a bit, which was kind of a fun idea. So it was open, everybody was in adventure mode, and you couldn't break any blocks, and you had Elytra with infinite durability and infinite fireworks. So you could fly around however much you wanted. You couldn't go through blocks like you could have been in spectators, but you could still fly around and check out the place. And so I did a stream where I kind of just scouted and looked for cool places and maybe like establish my base location, and I found this stronghold under the water. You could see it from like visible in the ocean, and I knew I wanted to make this project, so that's why I selected, like I claimed this area and then selected to have my base over there because there's some really cool mountain sections over there, and right next to the perfect site for this project. So the whole reason my base is where it is because of this stronghold. And this whole thing isn't there to be a useful thing. It's there to be a really cool build on the server. Of course, I want it to be useful. I really want you to be able to fly in over this and just like swoop into the end. But the main purpose is it's cool, you know? You're lucky there's a mushroom island next to the stronghold? What? I don't think I have... Yeah, this side. No, that side is fine. I think maybe the folks here have dug away enough now that I can continue. Which is cool. Yeah, look. This is where I was before, and I didn't have space to do the next layer, but now I do, because they have been digging. That's awesome. Let's divert the water down here, though. There we go. Don't need to care about that. Hello. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why my computer started doing that again. It's super frustrating. Because it didn't do it for a long time, and now it's started again. And I have literally no idea what's causing it. It must be like I've moved something, or it's just like a... I don't know. No, it's my computer disconnecting from the local network. It's not disconnecting from, like, the internet. It's not our internet connection. It's literally my computer. And I do not know what it is. Yeah, struggle. Alright, so the previous circle was 82 in diameter. And really? Ooh. Okay. I need to restart something here. Not that. That's unfortunate. Hold on. That. Okay, I think we're good. Yes. And that. So every row is 3, but there's 2 sides of it, obviously, so we're adding 6 every rotation here, which means that we are making a new circle that's 88. Which is pretty dang big. And now I'm gonna do this. And that means it would be 45 is the new measurement that we need. And these sides all look weird, but maybe we'll pick that one. Alright, what is this? 4, 10, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 this time. Just goes one further out, that makes sense. Like that, like that. Nice. Like that. 1 here. 1, 2. 1 again. 1, 2. And now, assuming that we can do the same from this side, they should match up. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I think it was up here that I was. Okay, that's the side I had done. Yeah, okay. So we've done that. Now we need the 4. I should get on top of it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then a 3, and then there's 2 sections. One, 2, 3. These squiggles are really weird,
Yay.
so you just gotta focus a little bit on keeping them, you know, keeping track of where I am, basically. This looks straight on. It looks like it's gonna connect. So hopefully I've done this right. Yeah! Nice. I've a history with this project of miscounting these and like having to tear down a whole circle. When we did the massive outer barrier there, the full diameter, I don't know how many times I made a mistake and had to like tear it down and recount and figure out where I did it wrong and like did it again on the next section. This took forever. Do we drop again? This is black concrete, yeah. I'm using a texture pack called Visible Concrete that outlines it because I need to be able to count them, basically. But it's not a resource pack I normally use, it's just for this project, and it's going to be off when the project is done. Man, we're going to need to make so much more concrete. Nice. That's another row. Probably gonna need to put down more torches and stuff. There. I did a lot of it before I found this resource pack, or well, Thomas the Space, who I think is still in chat, recommended it to me. That's a lifesaver. It was so much problems in trying to figure out where this was and like counting without being able to see the edges, because you can see how you probably can't see. You see how small that edge is in this resolution and with these shaders. Good job, you have a concrete machine, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, very. Well, the mining desert on the server, to be fair, is enormous. So that's a 2, that's a 2, and that's a 2. And that's an oops. Oh no. Where'd he go? That sucks. We need to go over here. Villagers? I don't know though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am gonna run out of concrete any moment. This is absolutely nuts. Yeah, we might have, but the thing is with villagers, it's gonna take such a long time just because we're gonna be trading so much. Like, I don't know. I need so much. Grab the sand, then grab a ladder here. Might as well reuse it. Just try to fill up so I have a full stack. So this is 4. It's another 4. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 2. Yeah. So that should make. Where did I put the rest of the dye? No! Did I have villages? The villager man. Perks up. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, like, it would be cheap. It's the time investment is what I'm worried about. It's 48 per trade per villager, which is better than collecting 48 sand, that's for sure. Yeah, but then you have to just sit and wait, right? That's my problem with it. Like, when you run out of trades for the day, you're just like sitting there. And I need tens of thousands of blocks of glass. I think my concrete making place might have been torn down. I have to make a new one. No, it's here. $40 librarians. Yeah, but still. For this amount of glass? Maybe. I don't know. It's doable. So new players have Elytras? No. That was a pre-season thing. The server was reset after that, so like it's not like you had Elytra or anything. It was just a way to let everybody fly around, but not have spectator mode on, so people could like glitch through and see all the ores everywhere. Some people took it as a challenge to try to get as much stuff as possible while the server was in that mode. It was pretty funny. I don't know that we have like a designated villager area or anything.
Yay.
I know some people have their own villagers. The big dig will go on for quite a while, but I'm doing like a bit of digging and a bit of building. There are some others right here who are still digging. And it just keeps it so that we don't dig more than necessary because we kind of know which level the circles are at. Instead of like digging it all out beforehand and digging far too deep. Yep. So what I had was a machine. One of the things is if you look up the rules of the server, we don't allow a bunch of like glitch usage that many other servers do allow. So for instance, we don't allow duping. In particular, we don't allow TNT duping. So my concrete making machine was made for, you know, not needing duping. It's dispensing TNT. And I built it of my own design because I didn't want, you know, I like doing redstone. I like figuring it out as a puzzle rather than just like copying somebody's build block by block out of YouTube, you know. So I did that, and then there was one design flaw with it, which meant that when it backed up, I was aiming in the wrong way, and what happened was it ended up placing one of these concrete dusts down into the redstone, which short-circuited two different parts of the machine, basically causing a big boom. Yeah, difficulty is normal. Big bada boom. so one of the reasons we haven't upgraded is because one of our moderation plugins has stopped being supported. And we use them to prevent creepers and stuff. We don't have World Protect or anything like that, but we do have a claim system to tell you if you're in somebody's base. But if you grief, you're gonna get kicked off the server. Oh, I put away my bed, did I? That's fine, I suppose. How much powder do I have? Well, I have basically my inventory full right now. And very much in a shulker box, like down there. I can make probably 4 or 5 shulker boxes full of just concrete powder pretty easily right now. Yeah. No, I put away a bunch of stuff to be able to fit this much concrete powder into my inventory. Didn't think that you might need a bed. Fancy that? I have my circle window in the way of my my stream notifications, so I can't see. CXS Mosix, thank you for the follow. And the real AWS turtle, thank you for the follow. This is a little bit grindy. I think you may find that rampant devotional fanboying is not so much appreciated outside of that YouTubers or that Twitch streamers circle. I haven't seen it that much with Filsa. I've followed him since like before he kind of blew up properly. But it's very apparent with Dreams fans. Filsa is the guy who died in hardcore after having played the same world for 5 years. Which is really not like it's. Yes, it's a good run, but it's, you know, it's not the one, you know. It's a good player, but it's not, you know, super unique as it was presented, but it basically ended up in lots of like newspapers and stuff. It blew up his channel completely. So he went from like having 20 viewers when he streamed to having like, I think last time I joined a couple of days ago, he like many thousand. But yeah, his main thing is he plays hardcore. He has long-term worlds. And he does a lot of like big builds, so like that's I think why it came up here is like somebody compared this build to Filsa's builds, which it does have some similarities. He builds like Megaprojects. The first thing he did on his current season that he started after he died there was Endlantis, which is a full conversion of the End central island into Atlantis, fully drenched in water, you know. Yeah, his chat is enormously spammy nowadays because he just has so many viewers. I think if I ever do reach that level, like we have that many viewers, I think we're just gonna always be in sub-only mode, you know? Okay, so my pickaxe is now down maybe a quarter of the durability, and it's basically all from converting concrete. I don't think I've... Well, I guess I've dug away a few blocks, but not many. Where can I get up? Suppose. Alright. Where was I? Over there? Okay. He's ruining the hardcore community? I have no idea why you would say that. That is not right.
Yay.
That is not right at all. Dang it. Oh, what happened here? What happened here? Is this centered? That is definitely centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. 4, 3. Oh. 2. 2. 2. Right. 2, 2, 2. Wait. 4, 3. 2, 2, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I end up there, not there. So maybe the other side is wrong? Everything you see on the internet that says hardcore, there's some people that type Filza. Well, that's just people. That's just people on the internet. That is also centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 3. What? 2, 2, 2. And let's just remake everything else, because that's clearly wrong. So Filza's cool. I think a sub for Filza on Filza's channel for, I think it was 22 months when I was there a few days ago. But I don't tend to go there as much anymore for that reason. Like, the chat is just awfully spammy, and it's just become too large, I guess. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 here. Now, that looks better. Hopefully these connect up now. But yeah, I think, as with many other content creators, people sort of latch on to the person, and it becomes this like fanatical just devotion, which is uninteresting. Like, what does the person do that is interesting? And if they, you know, if all you can say is like, oh, that's Filza, or Dream is best, you know, or if you even worse, if you go to like the length that Dream's fans tends to do, which is like, you're not as good as Dream, which is then you've just become toxic, right? And there's no point. Like, people do awesome stuff, and like Endlantis is a really impressive build. It's a fantastically impressive build. So, you know, I would much rather talk about that than, oh yeah, the guy who died after having a world from 5 years. Nobody knows what that world looks like. It's fantastic. Like, he has so many cool builds in that, but yet he's just famous because he died once. Like, you know. And now, obviously, he's just a name. we get around this? I think we can. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Armanana, thank you for the follow, and Raiza, thank you for the follow.
Yay.
Yeah, the server is normal. That's also something that's been discussed to no ends. Alright, this is the center here. I know a lot of people would like the server in hard, because you can get the zombification and stuff then. I've always wanted to keep it in normal because I don't want it to be a server only for like the people who know how to handle hard and who always want the zombie conversions. And almost, like, honestly, it's an interesting challenge to not play on that mode in terms of mob farming and all that stuff. That's 5. Midnighter Night, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome everybody. 3. It's dark. Peaceful server. Not without some data packs in that case. Well, thanks for helping me sleep while you were down here. I'll just lay here and be stepped on by the slime then, shall I? Squish, squish. Yep. Ow! Machine gun. I came across, right? No, I came from like here. It's really, really quite difficult to orient yourself when there's just black concrete in every direction. I feel like I missed. I don't see the fascination with Dream. This fascination also occurs with Green in the Hermitcraft server. Yeah, I do. Green is a great guy, by the way. I've met him and had really good conversations with him. So it's not that, but I fully agree. Like, people, it's the same, right? People will latch on, right? To the, I don't, you know. I think there are plenty of really awesome smaller creators, and it's sad that they don't get more of that attention because I think it's mostly just like peer pressure or whatever trends that cause it. Oh, okay, looking good. No, come on. Ugh. The concrete pack is called, I think it's called Visible Concrete. Yeah. So that's that. That's good. No, the server's always online. You're always welcome on it if you have access. Oh. How did I get it? You sent it to me directly? I mean, it's not terribly hard to make a pack like this, to be fair, but It is a very useful thing, so publishing it would be useful. Yeah, you just sent it DM. Well, I'm sorry for all you scrubs who can't have this awesome pack. Friends have a non-pumpkin texture pack. Yeah, I mean, that's my limit, I guess. I just that I feel is just basically cheating. Because you're gaining a clear advantage of using an item, but you basically modded away the disadvantage that you're supposed to get for using that item. So that's why I never do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Get that back. But I tend to get those every once in a while. People come in and they will like be completely fanboying over somebody, and you know, I don't know. I guess I'm supposed to take offense of something by being told like I'm not as good as Dream or something of that kind of nature. But you know, I think it says more about them than it does about me, really. But on the other hand, like I've never been, what is it called? Like I've never been fascinated by celebrities. I've never been impressed by famous people. I've never been one of those people who have the desire to go meet people because they're famous or anything. Like I just don't care that much. I think people are cool who make cool stuff, but I don't care. I've never understood people who, you know, but on the other hand, I just don't like people either, so, you know, there's that. Am I right on? Ooh, maybe? I feel like I might be off by 1. This looks right, though. Yeah, so I never, you know, I never really understood people who are like desperate to meet their favorite rock star or whatever. Like oh, it was right. Okay, it's fine. I'm like content going and seeing a concert and hearing awesome music. It's different if there's like if we're talking about like meeting a famous game developer and sitting down and talking about game development, meeting YouTubers and sitting down talking about YouTube stuff, right? Like I've had the privilege of meeting a lot of the hermits and a whole bunch of other people through my work, right? And that's awesome because we can sit down and have a lot of stuff in common to talk about. But I'm not dueling because they're famous. Never meet your heroes? I don't know. I mean, I guess my take on that is don't idolize your heroes to the point where you get disappointed if you meet them. Whew, okay. Was that all of this round? I think if there's one bend left. No, that's all. Awesome. Man, that's pretty big. Got no torches out here though. You can start getting mobs and stuff. Fandoms put me off many things. Depends on what kind of fandom, I guess. I can appreciate fan culture around certain things, because you get like this common culture of like sharing the same memes, sharing the same language, and that kind of stuff. It's when it becomes like this toxic personal culture that I dislike it. Okay. Oh, I can't even run them. Floor finished? Not even close. Alright, now we have some torches. I think those reach all the way in there, so we shouldn't need more. I've not had the opportunity to get vaccinated yet. We're running a little bit slow in this country. That's with all things in this pandemic. And I really hope that as soon as we get the opportunity that I can get my fiancé vaccinated first. Are we out of space? I think we're just have enough space to do another. No, this one does not. Okay. So here we do not have space enough to do it. And okay. Suddenly, floating sponges. That's the sponges. I was like, did they forget them here? But no, they're just in the process of emptying this. Okay. So maybe if I start on the other side, this will be done by the time I'm ready to do that. Oh wait. This is okay. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, I know. The Israelis have paid a lot of money to get ahead of most other countries, which has been very successful. They've really managed to get a lot of people vaccinated. So let's see. That was, what did I say that was? 88? Yeah. So then we're going up by 6 more, so it's 94. That's the new width of the circle. That's a big circle. Okay, interesting. Use that keybind again. So 94, which is 47. Wait. That doesn't make sense. Maybe it does. Maybe it should be. It's just 48 then? It might be. That looks pretty good. That's 10, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. The other side looks different. Oh, that's annoying. Thing isn't symmetric. As a Swede, I'm disappointed in how slow things have been moving here. I'm disappointed in so many things. So many things. So which side do I do? Maybe that one. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 3, 3, 2, and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then from here, it should be straight diagonal to the other section, which we'll try to connect to now. I think a lot of people got disappointed in their countries in the last year.
Yay.
Luckily, there's Minecraft streams. Oh. Oh. Well, I mean, sure. Let me up. Thank you. Good. If I do that... Oh yeah. Water. Very physically correct in this game. Very good. And now I can take this away and it doesn't spread anymore. Perfect. And that is deeper, so now I can take away these. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay, slime. Yeah, if so I'm, you know, I have the fortune of having a family. So even when we've been isolated somewhat together, which, you know, makes a huge difference. But I think a lot of people have found a lot of just pastime and camaraderie in communities online. 1 more 2, right? This, maybe, hopefully, match it up. Live on my own. Yeah, I have a lot of friends who do, and I realize how much harder it must be. Even though it's like driving us nuts too.
That's cool. You. Awa. You. Awa.
Didn't work quite as well on this TTS, did it? I do not speak Polish. Not a single word. Can a villager have a profession in an iron farm? What do you mean? I was sure my number of hours on the fan server doesn't reflect my soloship at all. Well... It's interesting. Why isn't that sorted? Huh. That's odd. I thought it was sorted. Never watched a single Twitch stream until March of last year. Found all the creators in the legacy community through Whip, Gem, and Sausage. My kids watch. Oh, that's cool. That's one of the fantastic things about something like Legacy, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can hardly reach. I guess, you know, when you start down something like Legacy, for me as a creator, that's really the best you can hope for, right? It's that the audiences of our channels find the other people through each other, right? Especially for me as one of the smaller channels, that's fantastic. Morning, Aussie. 8, 9. That was 11. That was the same block again. Thank you, everybody. You know, it's hard for me to know because I don't exactly know where people come from. Like where people find the channel, and so it's pretty cool to know that like so many have found it through Legacy. 3 3 2 2 1 a 2 a 1 a 2. These sections are getting so far apart now, so it's kind of hard to tell if they're actually on a diagonal or not. I used to watch Logic single player. Oh, that's cool. He really went all in. Like he really totally converted to Legacy, which is that's a bold move. Blame Logic. Always. And you know, Logic and I are one of like we're kind of some people who keep doing like showing up in each other's videos and stuff. Both because we're both in reasonably similar time zones and have reasonably similar schedules, but also because we do reasonably similar stuff, right? So I can see how those kind of fan bases would appreciate that. What's your official opinion on the disqualification of Pearlescent Moon and Popcard? I am biased, so I'll just not have an opinion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't know where I first found it, but sources include Reddit, Spawn Chunks, Suva, and the RIP, the Custom World Gen tutorial. Yeah, I have been planning on getting that back up, but my life is just packed with stuff right now. It's really hard to even keep up with Legacy. It's sad. I would love nothing else but to have more time to play on there, but I'm scraping by. Everyone's pets are a bit disappointing. What do you mean everyone's? Cats are never disappointing, and I have a cat, right? I have 3. What are you looking for? I think... yeah. That's actually very distracting when I'm trying to do this. Oh, I'm actually out of black concrete again. I like what he did with the pet rock. Like if you just say, I'm gonna have a pet rock and just like have it in your inventory, that wouldn't have been much fun. But the way he did it, like, I'm gonna have a pet rock, it needs to be in my hotbar. I really appreciated that. That was fun. I guess we'll do the whole thing again. Which means we need... die, please. Okay. We specifically, when we were talking about this event, we specifically said we're not going to set up a complicated data pack for this. We're just going to roll with it, make something fun of it. Like each legate gets to make something, whatever they think is the funniest and the best. I think, and that's okay. We apparently do not have enough torches down. Okay, now for certain my little concrete making place. No, it's still accessible. Okay, cool. Okay, so the server has a number of data. Well, it basically has one data pack, I guess, but it's my own custom pack for the server. It does a few things. It gives a dragon head to anybody who gets the advancement for killing the dragon, which means that you can get a dragon head by, or not a dragon head, a dragon's egg. That means that the dragon egg is no longer a unique thing for one person on the server, but everybody can have one, because I really dislike that design. The second thing it does is it has the fewer player sleep, which is basically exactly the same as the new game rule that's coming for 1.17. It's literally exactly the same. And then the last thing it does is it drives the whole claim system that I have on. So if you fly around on the server, you get titles, so like now you're entering so-and-so's base or whatever. That's on the server too. Resource pack, I usually don't make. Excuse me?
Yay.
Do you mind? I'm talking to people here. You can't just come and slime around. I usually don't use resource packs, but today I have one on because I'm working with this black concrete. It's the one that Thomas the Space has made, which is the visible concrete pack, so we can actually see where the edges are. Because it's just super frustrating to try to count blocks of black concrete with the shaders on that make the black the outline between the blocks super thin. So that's the only resource pack I have on here. Did you just add the data pack for sleeping percent into the vanilla data pack? It's not the data pack, but it's the same logic that's used in the code. Well, now I don't have water. It wasn't even me who implemented it, but it was me who sold in the idea when we were talking about like one player sleep, and that people really wanted that. I think if you look at what goes on development wise, you can kind of pretty clearly see where my ideas have entered the game. I've missed a bunch of people following. I'm sorry. We're just chatting about stuff here. Dildo, nice one. Thank you for the follow, regardless. Hope the dough tastes nice with that spice in it. Floyd, thank you for the follow, and Mike G, thank you for the follow. Oh, yeah. Give me that. Give me that. You see, I'll use help with. There's infinite amount of water removal and digging to be done still. There's just enormous amounts of water to get rid of. It's silly. I think I might be using up this pickaxe during the stream. I might have to go repair it before the end of the stream. From only like grinding through concrete, basically. I made the same when I placed black glass in the end world and when I removed End Island. Yeah, resource pack. Especially if you use like a resource pack like or with Optifine and connect the textures and stuff, like glass just vanishes. I saw somebody asking before about like 117 stuff, I tend to not tell people what I'm most excited about because of my position, and just I don't want to. There's too big of a risk that I will say something that is just like meant as a reference to something that's out there, but that people will interpret as like, hey, this thing is going to be released or whatever. And I've had enough of people taking a clip of it, like posting it online, so I tend to not answer that. I am always interested in what people find the most exciting, though. Like, so I'm happy to hear what other people are excited about for 117, but I kind of usually try to stay away from answering what's my favorite thing, or like anything that kind of could tangentially get into what's coming. Yeah, fake news. That was added after one such incident where a clip that was like it was taken out of context and posted as a joke, but it's hello and welcome to the internet, where like sarcasm jokes work potentially, if you're lucky, one step, and then it was reposted as truth by like 400 Minecraft News Twitter accounts. Caves look amazing. I'm going to get so lost. Yep. That's gonna happen. Yeah, neon science is gonna be one of those like just quality of life things, I think. Where it's like, you're at night, it's really hard to read a sign right now. I'm weirdly excited about stone turning to moss. Just caused a bug about that today. It's like, hey, stone gets replaced. And we're like, yeah. Some interesting things to come up in triage sometimes. Oh yeah, copper is a nice one. Sarcasm doesn't all translate very well when in a fairly foreign language for some people either. That's true, but especially it doesn't translate in text, and I think a lot of the time. So this was, you know, this clip was kind of skillfully edited or cut so that it cut away all context for the joke I was making, you know. And even from looking at it without that context, you should have probably figured that something was not right with that. But it was posted, and then people just, I think a lot of people didn't even like care to look at the clip. They just like went, oh my god, this and that confirmed or whatever. Drown dropping copper, yeah. I still can't believe that people actually chose the squid over the astrologer. It's another one of those. Lots of people, lots of influencers influencing whatever. Still waiting for the toilet update. So are many people apparently. I think that was it. Yeah, it's a little hard to tell, but this many things in my inventory, but that was all. Whew. Wow. Okay. Nice. So that was on the edge when we started the stream. That was on the corner of the cleared area. So this oh no. Okay, yeah, this is the side that was not cleared when we started, so I couldn't build here, but now it definitely is cleared, so that is very nice. This is the center, not where I built this initially, which cost me many minutes of headache before I figured it out. So we start counting from here. So that's 1, 2. Wow. You meet the weirdest people in this community. Sleep times. Enjoy it, Jimka. Good one, Thomas. It is funny like that, and it's one of the things I truly appreciate. Is like you just randomly meet other creators and whatever. I can place that. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. Not that. Two. Oh. Well. Oh. I think that's solid. So it should be fine to just take away a little bit here. So it's 2, 3, 3, 2. Yep. Oh, we're just getting past her. Perfect. And now, yeah, looks good. It's gonna be weird when this pandemic is over, isn't it? We have to learn to exist with people again. Just thinking about it, like just before this started.
328421432 confused yet.
Not more than usual, but thank you. Thank you for the counting assistance. Yeah, just before this all started, it was like traveling across the world and planning for Minecraft Festival and all kinds of stuff. And then nothing. For a very long time. We'll see who we raid. Depends on when we stop and stuff. I've raided Ava a fair number of times. We do tend to stick by our legacy friends. But I also stream a lot longer than many others, so even though like sometimes one of the other legates will start streaming when I'm already streaming, sometimes I just end up... Ooh, okay. I left this half finished. So I end up streaming longer than they do anyway, and they raid me instead. Right here. 1, 2. Sorry if I'm closing you in here. It's a nice mixture. I like to, we often raid people from Legacy if I have the opportunity. Sometimes I just like finding a small creator on Twitch and raiding them with when I have a reasonably large viewership. That should be okay. Because it can just make such an enormous difference to somebody. I just randomly the other week had a stream and I had like 100 and something viewers, I think. And I found this other streamer who she also had lime in her name, so like, okay, I was like, oh, that's good enough. We'll raid another lime. It's called Perp Lime, and I think she had like maybe 10 viewers or something. And it's just the reactions are just fantastic, and it just makes a huge difference to somebody's progress in terms of Twitch. And if you can get somebody over that little hump of like getting the first like viewers to be there solidly, to lift you up a little bit in that viewer list, that's really dang hard. I know that from myself, even though like obviously I have an easier time because I've got a YouTube channel already, and I've got a reasonably large Twitter following and all kinds of stuff. But even for me, that was really tough, getting past the first 20 viewers basically. She cried proper happy tears. Yeah. I stayed a little bit. I couldn't stay too long. That's how I discovered Nicolian, by the way, who's also a legate but has been inactive for a little bit now because of real life stuff, I think. I discovered him when he was also a fairly, like, he was a little bit larger, I think, but Phil still rated him. So he went from less than 100 viewers, I think, to thousands. And just seeing that reaction was fantastic. I don't think it was thousands, actually. It was hundreds back then, before Felso was as large as he is today. But still, it's just super enjoyable to do that on Twitch. Alright, so that's that. We are biting into the walls now. It's quicker for me to build this than it is for all of these folks to tear down. Oh, nice. Look at this. Being done properly. Ooh. Look at that. We can... I think maybe that's underway. I could keep going. Who was rated? What? When I did it, or when Philsa did it? We're talking about two different opportunities. When I did it, it was somebody called Perp Lime. I should be putting down more torches. I don't have that many though. How big am I planning to go? You can actually see it on the outline up there. I can fly up in a second and show you. It's pretty big. Curious about how small streamers get boosts. Well, I mean, there's an element of luck, but the core of it is people who keep doing good stuff. Eventually, you'll have that stroke of luck, right? Because somebody discovers you. So that line out there is the outer circle. That's where we're going to. If I've counted things right, which I should have, then this whole dish is going to line up so it ends up there. So we've got quite a lot of work to do still. I could do this side. I could do that side by digging in underneath. I could... That side, I don't know, though. This looks... yeah, I cannot do this side. Because it's too deep here. Well, actually... Oh, hi! Hi, friend! He fly. He gone. Well, I mean, if I counted it right is one thing, but I actually built it all the way up, right? Now it's covered here because of the thing, but I actually have built it. So one of the ideas here was that I would actually turn to building underwater when I got out here.
Ocean creeper.
Thank you. You wanted to help with demolition. Oh, they all do. Always. I think we'll just continue here. It would be nice to, at some point, convert to building underwater. But I don't know exactly how to do that. But the reason it would be nice, it would let me keep building and then we just remove the water from on top, right? Instead of having to remove a whole bunch of water and then some of it is just gonna be like floating underneath. That's just kind of pointless. All right, I need to make another little drawing thing here. So that was 94. So we're 100. The next one has the diameter 100 blocks. It's quite a lot. That'll do. That means we should have a 51 radius here. Okay. Almost have to start at the edge and work inwards. Well, the thing is, I've made these, right? So these go all the way up, three steps up for every step. 3 steps out for every step up. And they end up here. So like it's kind of given, but you know, still. We could do it. We could start out here now. But I think I would rather keep going from the inside because that's where we need to remove the water most. So what am I stuck on? Oh, the ladder. Interesting. They're spilling blocks on me. I need to actually look at this now. So that is now 11, I think. 5. This might be 12. No, it's 11. 11, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Need space for my thick skull. So that's 11, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's a little bit of an odd pattern, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Easy enough to remember. Now do the same from the other side. Oh, and this is that side, so I should probably not start it here. Okay. Definitely do not want to do it at night when I can't see anything. I love how chilled out the Tuesday streams are. Always a lot of nice folks on. Yeah. I mean, some. And then you have the Mob Dash stream from last time, which is like super hectic. That's good. It's you know, for and with the community. Alright, where did I actually start? I started over there. So this side is really, this to there is really the only place where I actually have the space to do this. So let's do it here first. Oh, some folks. that would have been mean. You know, I hate you, but I'm not gonna say it live on stream, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. played that early by myself early. Definitely more fun in multiplayer. Mob Dash, yeah, it's totally 100% made for multiplayer. Right, I haven't done the other way. It's nice of you to keep the I hate you to our private messages. Look, that being exposed. I'm looking forward to working on Mob Dash more. I just felt like today I wanted to get back on here because I haven't been here for a while. And it would be nice. I'm super tight on time lately, so I need just some time to set up a code generator for that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But it's always a super good sign when you make something and the very first playtest people are having a lot of fun. I mean, I would say the average and even most common reaction is that you run a first playtest and it's just broken. What did I do? Oh no, that's completely different. That should be okay though, right? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out. What am I doing? That, I think. Yeah, it should have worked. Okay. Don't know why it didn't work. I need to figure this out. Any advice for making data packs? I've been thinking of getting into some of them to help some server events for your community I'm part of. No, I don't know if I have any good like generic advice. Data packs encompass so much nowadays. There's so much in them.
Boo.
Oh no. Thanks for the bits. We have not had a boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. That's what I expected it to be. That's right. But then it doesn't match up here. So did I do something wrong on this side maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 3, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Why doesn't it match up? Oops. I do not understand. Should be 51, should be 100 in diameter. Off-center spoke? No, I don't... Did I do that again? It might be, because I think I've built past... Yep. Yep. Right. Or? No. No, this is actually... This is centered. Could be the other one? Maybe? Because that one is definitely centered. What about you? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Did it again. Okay, so move all of these back by one. And then they match up. Fantastic. I get that. Yeah. Gonna line it. Oops. Well, I don't have any spare torches. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna wager that asking to get raided is probably the best way of making sure that you don't get raided. Just guessing. And I totally get it. We had an interesting discussion with somebody, might have been last week, who was like feeling like it's super unfair. And that's, I think, a feeling that kind of most streamers go through. But it's, you know, it happened to me too, and it takes persistence. It takes a long time to build a channel, and if you're not ready to put in that work and time and accept feeling like you're doing good stuff and nobody cares, then it's not for you, right? These blocks are black concrete. There's a resource pack that makes them have an outline so I can actually count and see what I'm doing. Good night, Thomas. Have a good one. It's weird how often you have to say that. Well, I don't know. It's natural in a way to look for that too, so just can't be mad at people. Oh, this is interesting. Nice. Okay. Alright. I can still take these away. There's just a whole bunch of gravel on top of my face, but that's okay. Which way am I going? That way. Nice. Takes courage to ask, but at a certain point understanding it's rude helps too. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, one thing that you learn pretty quickly is that, like, everybody, if you're asking for advice, people will tell you, like, you need to promote your channel, which to an extent is true. 7, 8, 9. But okay, we're not quite there yet. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can't we go the other way? I don't think we can either. But, so here's the thing. When you are, when you're starting and you're like, you're undiscovered, you could say, you need two things. You need the luck of being discovered, right? That is absolutely 100% true. You need the promotion. But people miss the second part. And the second part is the most important thing that you can affect yourself. And that is you need to have good enough content to make people stay when they discover you by chance. Right? And that's what people like fail to realize. It takes both of those components. And I know from me, I've definitely 100% done way less promotion than I should have. Like I should have, if I really wanted this channel to really grow, I should have focused a lot more of my effort on stuff that was unrelated to the content. SEO, stuff like that, right? But that was my choice, to not let it dictate what I did too much. But a lot of new creators do the opposite. And they just like focus entirely on all the stuff of promotion and surrounding stuff, and it's like, hey, start by being really good at entertaining people. That's a better start. What's today's project? This massive thing. I'll show you in a second when we can see something. Well, there we have it. It's a little hard to say, but this is an end portal that's from a stronghold that was underwater. So the whole place looks like this, and we're at the moment building the base plate of the build, basically. So this is the dish. There's gonna be a bunch of colored glass and stuff on it. So we're just basically laying down the foundation this far. Where it was over there that was building. Well, this is gonna spill all over the place, which is a little unfortunate, I must say. So that actually does work. So if I do that, I'll clear out a little bit on this side. And then we place down these two. Oh, I really need to mark the center. That should be good enough. Now there's no real gap there, but that is, so the water should flow down to the sides and not out here. Oh, well, almost. Oh yeah, because, okay. Yeah, that worked. Hi. I found your channel from a tweet from Minecraft or someone a few years ago. It wouldn't have been Minecraft. I don't think Minecraft, like the main Minecraft account, has ever featured me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Four, 3. Vicious. Found your channel through the Minecraft wiki. Yeah. Through the news posts there. Yeah, that's right. Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, I can't quite remember. I think those have been, like, they chose to add my videos as the kind of embedded official videos, whatever. I think it was after I started working for Mojang, but definitely before I was on the Java team. So, is this the actual center? No, this is the actual center. So 1, 2. Say vicious, but you did farm a few traders last year. Well, it was hunting season then, you know. I had all the appropriate licenses. I'm losing track. There, I think. Oh, look, there's where we're doing things. This looks iffy. Maybe not. I think I found your channel when Pixel Riffs or Joel Duggan or someone threw it to you. I think I was already watching your legacy videos. Okay. Yeah, I know I've gotten a couple of shout outs on the podcast, so that could have been it. Joel has rated the channel a ton too. He's been super supportive. There's actually like a lot of people who are saying legacy, which is so cool. It's funny how like legacy now feels like, because of season 2 and because of all the things, like a lot of the troubles that were for a while has just like evaporated. But like it's kind of hard to think back and say like just at the sort of tail end of last year, it was this big thing of like a lot of people were saying like, oh, is legacy over and whatever. And I found Joel from Spawn Chunks, and Spawn Chunks from Pixel Riffs, and Pixel Riffs from Hermitcraft Recap, and the recap from YouTube recommendation after I follow a bunch of hermits at the start of season 7. That is an awesome sequence. I love how you actually like, how you're aware of all of it. Because like, sometimes you just like start following stuff because, you know, it popped up in some recommendation feed or whatever. But I love how you like actually know all of that. That is fantastic. Here's the center. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4. I can't fit my face. Oh, I'm sorry. This comes to help, I guess. So. Legacy in terms of really only watching you and Pearl? I mean, I don't think there's a necessity for watching everybody. You shouldn't feel bad for not following more people than you do. Like, I highly recommend checking out some of the others if you have the time sometime too, but like, don't feel bad for not following more. It's a bit sad that the recap channels had such troubles. Meh. That should be it. When will you do a face reveal? You will never see the real me. I will never take off the robot mask. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh no. Rip. That one should be okay to remove, but I kind of need to remove 2 more. Which... Well... I mean, I could sort that out, I guess. That is incredibly deep. Yeah, Poppy really went all in Legacy now. Yeah, that should be good enough for what we need. And then they can remove the rest of the water at their own pace. I'm gonna try this regardless, I think. See if I can replace it. So we need 3 blocks here. Actually not. That's... I'm sorry. See there, if I hadn't placed the other blocks there would have been a flood here. That's not what I meant to do, but... Sorry if I'm like making people fall. I have appreciated how Hermitcraft has embraced Legacy. Yeah, so like I think it's funny because Izuma has spoken about that kind of thing at length before when people ask how to join Hermitcraft, right? And he's always said, don't clamor to join Hermitcraft, go start your own Hermitcraft. And so that's exactly what the Legates did, right? And then everybody's expecting him to just go like, see us as enemies or something. And I was like, we're doing exactly what he's been saying everybody should be doing for a long time now. Why do you think he would react poorly to it? I don't know. Like people, I guess people are just like looking for drama everywhere. That does not look right at all. That does not look right a single bit. Dang it. So that is 4. That is 3. That is 2. That is 3. That's 2. 1, 2, 1. 2. I thought that was right. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That one should be wrong then.
To be honest, I found you at slicedlime on the Twitch's homepage. And you were there for Minecraft selection. That is when I first clicked to that stream, and I think it was season 3 of HHH. I am glad to be a part of this community and I don't regret it. Winking smiley.
Nice, thank you. No, I know, I don't remember exactly when. I think it was sometimes during Triple H, where it was noticeable that Twitch actually started recommending the channel to people, which is fantastic. Made a difference. Okay, so 3, 2, 3, 2, and I put another 3 in here. I put 1 3 too many, that's the problem. And I put blocks all over the place, and I put that wrong. Doing everything fantastically right now. There. So that should be it. That looks better. But now I gotta go fetch my blocks. It's just another one of those things, like, when you're feeling like you're fighting against Twitch, it becomes a lot harder to run a stream or a channel. But then, you know, it was the same thing when I was looking for a partner and I just didn't get it. And that was like, it took a lot of mental energy I also like the whole Hermitcraft versus Legacy thing. Is like, of course, the other side of that was that we got compared to Hermitcraft like a ton, almost immediately, right? And we were never out to copy Hermitcraft. But the thing that obviously happened was everybody who watches Hermitcraft would have Hermitcraft as the reference. And so even if we did something first, they would go like, oh, you copied it. And because our channels were smaller or something, people wouldn't know when we did stuff. So then Hermitcraft would, you know, in effect do the same thing, but nobody accused them of copying us, right? Oh, right, there's more stuff there. We'll mix some more, it's fine. 7, 8. I guess I've just put stuff in my inventory. So like, I busted a huge hole in the bedrock ceiling of Legacy Season 1, right? And then a hermit went and did exactly the same thing like 2 weeks later. And then I hear that being referenced as like, isn't it cool that he did this cool thing on Hermitcraft? And you go like, you know, but it's just one of those things. Like that happens because it happens in movies too. That's why there's this thing where several movies will just randomly come out with almost exactly the same plot. Not because this one tried to copy the other, but because like it's several people have good ideas in the same environment. Simpsons. It's a weird noise. Simpsons did its symptom. Yeah, I guess that is a description of it. But so one of the things we were thinking about for season 2 was, okay, what do we do that's very different? How can we do something that isn't the same? That isn't just like, hey, look, we can also do this, but also like actually, how can we do something that's cool and unique? And I think we've succeeded in that. Think it would be faster to build water removal flying machines? That's what we were debating before. The thing is, it's around the space. We could dig out a square with flying machines, but... Oops. No, not again. I don't know. We started this. I'm happy with this approach. It's taking time, but I think it would take a lot of time regardless. And you would still end up taking away a whole bunch of it with sponges, even if you did flying machines. And I also don't want to take away too much, right? I don't know exactly when the next event vote will be up. Happy today day. It is indeed. I mean, I feel like I'm spending most of my time... No, there's so many people helping out that I can spend most of my time building the thing, and they are clearing a lot of stuff, so... It's definitely fast enough, especially with this group effort. I think it was the Lord of the Rings team had to tweak their skeleton army in Return of the King because similarities in the look of the Pirates of the Caribbean visuals. Yeah. No, I think... I don't know if I've heard that exact thing, but I know I've reacted to that similarity myself. Bug's Life and Ants is another example. Two movies that just basically coincided. Shark, Finding Nemo and the Shark's Tale or whatever it is. Like, there are a bunch of those, like... oh, wow. it's weird how similar and how synchronous they are. But it's a well-known phenomenon that these things happen. And like for me, it's like I have no illusions that Cub would go and copy me, you know. But it does annoy me that when the opposite thing happens, people will accuse me of copying, but nobody has, you know, will rightfully go and blame them for copying us. Did you hear Schisma's request? No, I didn't. But it sounds like similar to something I've been toying with myself. Thank you, Mighty. One black concrete, I don't know where I dug it up from. We'll see where the hole is later, I guess. Is there a massive leak? No? Then probably not a problem. But yeah, I think the website is awesome. I think we're kind of playing a bit to our strengths with the Legacy Season 2. We're using the fact that Logic is a great developer for the web, and that I can make mods and data packs on quick notice for the events and stuff like that. I hit too many mounts trying to look down. Yeah. I know the feeling. Alright, speaking of events, since we're not really doing anything particular at the moment, do you have any ideas for events that we should put up for votes? Nash is having other stuff in real life that came up that she has to deal with. So, I think she's hoping to be back pretty soon, but like she has to prioritize real stuff going on, which is 100% understandable. Yeah, definitely life first. Especially right now, right? It's weird at times. Suggested a Robin Hood event to only use her bow as a weapon. Yeah, I think we have... So we have a list of things that we're kind of thinking about putting up as votes and stuff. There's a list of events that might come up for votes that just haven't fit in a theme or something. And I think both versions, like you can't use both and you must use both, have been on there or are on there. Third person mode is an interesting one because it was up there. It was one of the obvious things, right? But then it's like, that's gonna make for a terrible video. You know, we're content creators. We want to make good videos. Water being poisonous was up for votes last time or 2 times ago. You could redo the 4 biggest runner-ups from prior votes. That's exactly what we did last time. Actually, we had 3 runner-ups, I think. No, not last time. Yeah, no, this time actually, the one that led to this. It was just that the one that won, the pet one, was a new one, and it was actually one somebody suggested on my stream. No jump challenge, oh god. The thing is, like, there are a lot of interesting challenges, but do they make for fun SMP content? That's the thing, right? Can only use enderpearls to travel. Yeah, I don't know. No mending? Hmm. What about water and lava switch effect as a challenge? Ooh. Alright, we got a bunch of that. Alright, where was I? Just like go into this haze of getting concrete for a long time. This seems to be just filling in, so that's where I ended, I think. All mining must be done with end crystals. Yeah, I mean, so the thing is, like, if you know the content of a lot of the popular folks on Legacy, they're builders, right? And I am too, but to a lesser degree. I could probably figure out something to do. But like, if you can't go and mine for the materials you need for a build, then what? If your audience really likes builds, that's the problem. Like, finding the good events is stuff that's funny and to some degree challenging, but doesn't make you hate your life and not want to make videos or make the videos bad. How's it nighttime again? That is centered, so that's good. No lighting blocks, only night vision. Well, the problem is we already have lighting blocks all over the shop, right? I guess you could have a rule about not putting new ones down. Perpetual night. Yeah, I think that's been up for vote too, hasn't it? Where am I? Over there. Oh yeah, this is the one that I hit a wall here, and now that wall is gone, right? Oh. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, right. 10, 11. 2. Oh no! So we're gonna need to do 3. This one is fine because it's the corner. But then those 2 are not fine. I need more materials to drop there. That should do it. All tools reassigned to different roles. So you do like mine stone with a hoe and stuff? Hmm. Oh, that's very annoying. Do that instead. Cat event. You only eat fish. You can only sleep on days, but you have night vision. Ah! I always appreciate cat stuff. That's a fun one.
Yay.
I have no idea how to read that name. Host? Thank you for the follow. Wow. Should I aim this way? Hey, I did a thing. You can also
Yay.
do a dog event where you can only eat bones or raw meat and do extra damage to skeletons. The Saint Aga. Cool. I would not have figured that out. I feel like I'm usually pretty good at figuring people's names out, but sometimes it's just like super hard, especially when people don't have caps. So you have no idea where the one word is supposed to stop and one one's supposed to start. There, I believe. Maybe? Alright, I think let's try. I was trying to think of something to do with phantom memories. Rabbit event with carrots and jump boost. Yeah, I'm liking this animal theme. That's a fun one. And we're also like we've started trying to do themes. Like there was a food theme and we had a Christmas theme and stuff. An animal theme is kind of fun. Upside down world. Probably just be too hard to actually implement. Oops. No, you could totally do runs where you're upside down or something. Like we could totally, it's totally possible. But taking an existing world and turning it upside down for 2 weeks, I don't know about that. It's a much harder problem. Maybe in order to fly, people have to hold phantom memories which take durability damage for each rockets. Well, I mean that's. Isn't that just another level of durability to the Elytra? We're done with that layer, right? I think so. So what we got? This one hits the wall, which is okay because there's nothing behind the wall. So we could go out and just keep going on the outside there. This one is still underground, so that's fine, and the people have dug it out, so I could continue there. This one is the tricky part. This little section here is fine, but it's gonna hit right here, and hit right there. Radius of a beacon is... Oh, it's probably per block, I would guess, but I'm not entirely sure, actually. Might also be a square, because many things in Minecraft are. Zach, thank you for the follow. This should be fine. And yeah, so the only problem is really that side, so we'll leave that for last, I guess. Fall damage already after 2 blocks and worse than normal, no feather falling. So I don't know, like I think most of the legates are probably fed up with events that are just trying to kill us. I don't know that it makes for that great content either. Like I think the best one by far this far has been the non-portation. Because the actual, like, it was both not too debilitating, but it was also a fun mod. Beacon radius is square. Cool. Yeah. So 54 we should be at. this one. What do we got? Well, that is interesting. Okay, we'll do this one. Let's see. 12 pixels. 12, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fall down. A whole block. All mobs and players have slow falling effect? Yikes. Okay, so it's 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Let's see if that works. Good night, Mighty. Sleep tight. Yeah, we might not run. Oh, why did I do this side first? Why? That was very silly. How do I do this? Because I need to bust through this wall. And I would like to start building on the other side. Water is going to flow down there if I open this up, so I'm just going to open it. So here's where we're going. I need to open that too. Oh, let me up. Okay. Like more blocks. Oh, it's dark. I'll sleep first. I need to see what I'm doing. Animal affinity. Have to have a pet with you at all times and lose a heart of max health if they die. I mean, we already have the pet event this time. That's the off center spoke to? Oh. Why did I go this way first? I guess I kind of have to. Gotta deal with it now. It wasn't here. It was there, right? Oh, dope. Okay, so to begin with, yeah, that's the off-center spoke. You're absolutely right. So that's where we need to be. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily just build up a little bit up here. As a shield for when I try to take these away down there. Because I should be able to do it on a couple of attempts. And then I can replace it with the ones that I need, which means I'll see them from the outside. Which means I can continue building on the outside for the next layer. I think I don't need that many on this direction. So, what will be under the Black Sea concrete in the ocean? Yeah, just more ocean. Okay, so this one needs to be. So there's a black concrete under there. So this one needs to be replaced. So actually, here's the center. So there's 1, 2, 3. Well, that's interesting. Oh. 4. 5. Cool. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's that basically. Oh man. FOV 90 plus a speed boost. Well, I mean, that's again, like, that's gonna be terrible video. Nobody's gonna want to watch it. No, I don't have a video in the current event. The stream archive is up. The event switched basically right after I had finished my last... I do have some stuff recorded for a video, but I don't have a video out. 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, well, here goes. You can also see on the website what's active. Alright, you can see the votes and the previous winners. Okay, we need to block that somehow. That's a lot of stuff. These will do. Feed Suze. Yeah, that's actually similar to an idea that has been brought up, which is basically, what if we did like a scaled up version of Chosen? Alright, that's pretty good. I need a conduit or two outside here if I'm gonna do this underwater. Yeah, oh, right, that's right. Logic's latest videos is on the newest event too. That's right. You can put it in any of the shulker boxes down there. Thank you very much. Oh, there's lava around here. Cool. Now we need to go the other way. Do the same thing. This actually goes a long way, so we're gonna need 12 blocks out from the actual center, which is here. So this 1, 2, 3. Okay, we need a lot of blocks out here. I don't really need these anymore, though. They're on this side. Where's... Oh, that's the center. Right? Yeah. So we can take these away. No, we can't, silly. Derp. It's the flood. It will take us all. Okay, well, we can't sit around and wait for that torch forever. Okay, let's try that again, but be smarter. In the center. You can take these away now. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put up a little bit wall above wall going the other way, and we know it needs to be. Hey, come back here. Keep it. Okay. So this is 4. This is also counted. Yes, I saw you there. So this is actually 5 blocks out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is how far we need to cover up because we will need to stick blocks into the wall down there all this way. We have 4 attempts on each one. Before we fail. Is that one done? I have no idea what blocks is behind here. Actually go... Yeah, that should be... No, I don't know. Probably not, actually. No. No, give me those! Okay. So, first of all, that one needs to really replaced. If we aim this way, it should be okay. Nice. So that's 1, 2. No, right, that's the first. That was the first one, and I did not have the protection behind that. Because I forgot. Oh well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fall down. That's a good streak though. 8, 9, 10, 11. Angle awkward. 12. Awesome. The skills, the mastery. I placed block in block game. I only missed one of them once. Huh. So I think what we'll do... Are we meant to put all the water back under the thing when it's not? We don't care. I think is the easiest answer to that. Like, under here it doesn't matter. Like, we just want it to not be like a sharp edge out there. Yeah, so that's where I was getting at tomorrow. Thank you. We'll probably finish this layer, and then we'll call it a day there. Because we've been running without pauses. Which is not great. I should not do that, but I think that'll be good for today. If somebody wants to sleep, please help. No? As the super dramatic music fades out. Hey! Thank you. That side. Some good progress though. Like, how many layers have we made? This place is enormous. And this will definitely show up outside, so we can continue building outside. So that's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 2. I've covered up my window, but I think I remember. So 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1. Misplaced block. Fall down. 2. I think that was it. Can I even get it back up here now? Well, through the water and all of this stuff, yes. Eh. Yeah, so that's supposed to be it, and then we'll go from here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 torches. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. 1. 2. 2. That looks promising. Yeah, nice. Some random gravel block in the middle of the build. Cold dice. There'd be some of that in this build, given that it's like a bunch of water that just ends in air. Some wash up cod. Oh no! We ended up in the super chill music segment now. But I like those. I really like the animal themed event things. I'm gonna think more about that. It might be a thing. Always good to like get ideas of events and stuff, especially if people like have the skills to make data packs or mods for them and want to make events for it. Then that makes it so much easier for us to accept them. But it just takes a long time to run through this now. Okay, so now we have this problem. Honestly, I don't know that we should be emptying these that much more. Do we need to empty these more? Like, these are like, we're on bottom level now. We could just bust through like that and keep going underwater instead. I think that might be better. It's 1, 2, 3. This is center. Splash. Can I even? Yeah. No. Okay. That. All right. Because I wanted to build underwater. Like, we still need to remove that part over there in the corner, and I think that part over there, because that's the bottom is higher. But when the bottom is low enough that we're now on top of it, then I think we could just keep going there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 2, through 3 and 4. So we need to go through here and then build a little bit on the outside before we bust back through. We're planning on building a 1 block tall wall to hold the water back. I don't know exactly what you mean, what you reference with that. At the end of it, it's just going to be held back by the build itself. I mean, these are already that. Yeah, so we might as well take these away. Thought so. I don't know how many of you are actually listening to the stream, but we should definitely stop going out further on this side. There's literally no point. We're just taking away a lot more water than we need to. Should go only where the bottom is higher than the build. Can't be ours digging out a torch. You need to transition temporarily between water and air. Oh, you know, yeah, I'm planning on this, basically. Just having these be part of the walls for now. This is fine. Just gonna drop some water here. That's okay. What was that? Okay, so it goes here. I think I'm just gonna try to build it. I don't think it's terrible if there's some water that falls in here. Oh, we got it. The other one, now I know where that one is, so I can do the other one from the inside. Look at that. Funny. Where are you at? You're running around in there. We keep one layer of walls. We need an outer shell of walls, and we need these to go through them, basically. Oh, come on. Just wanted to swim faster. It essentially doesn't really matter. What matters is that... Okay. What I want is that we end up with a big box with sand or gravel walls that are 1 block thick. Right? Not anything outside or anything. And that's where we stop going. And the only reason to go further is like here, where the ground is higher than the build. Hi. Alexium, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh no. I heard that. Where was it? Oh. Was it here, actually? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yikes. So that's 3 times 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh yeah, we could build a little barrier on one of the layers, yeah, and then have water. Just let the water flood in. That's true. Maybe that's easier. We just have walls of water. Actually, yeah, that might be a lot smarter. Oh man. This is going to bed and there's just slimes everywhere. Oh, for some reason I have two wet sponge. They go in the furnace. Okay, yeah, so we'll finish this layer. Then I think we'll build a temporary wall like in the middle of one of the layers. Probably this layer below it, and then we can start tearing down walls. Nice. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, hopefully. Good night. Have a good one. Match up. It didn't. This is the situation we're in. One of them is off by 1. Probably this one then, since it's been so messy to build it. Ugh. 1, 2, 1, 2. So it'd be... That's a 2. That's a 2. Okay, so this... Yeah, this is wrong. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this one is supposed to be 4. So it's supposed to go to here. Now, definitely a good reason to not keep doing this. So that goes to there. That means that this should go. This is supposed to be 3, so that goes there. Yeah, everything just goes 1 further now. See about. Ninja moves. Okay, so that now... Yeah, everything just moves over by 1. Then it matches up. Okay, let's figure out what we take. We take some block. That stands out. Do we have enough diorite, maybe? It's like clearly temporary block in the middle of everything. Should be good. Like 1 circle is a dang lot of blocks, so gotta have enough. Alright, so we'll take that and we'll like dump down a barrier all the way around it. We'll put it in the middle of a layer, and it'll have to be this layer because that one is not finished. So we'll do this. That'll let both the water go down here, but also you don't need to do a 2-block jump to get over it, which, you know, rather hard thing in this game. So it doesn't matter exactly where they go as long as there's space to jump up. Well, we're down here now. Oh, come on. That should be fine, right? Actually, we can test that pretty easily. Like, if that's there, it just goes down there, so it's fine. Well, that's not fine, but whatever. Oh. You can set the beacon to jump boost if I wanted to. Well, yeah, but also no. How much did that eat? Quite a lot, actually. Okay. How far have we gone? Maybe a third? Kind of nuts. Imagine all this was one off. Well, I mean, I have concluded at some point that it would have actually been nicer to build the whole platform one block lower. But then I decided not to care. I like how I have diorite in both hands now. Does leaving a gap will achieve the same thing? Well, yes and no. Leaving a gap is always trickier to deal with, I find. Especially after falling down holes in this build many times over. Diorite is there to cover up water when we remove the walls. Oh no. That isn't a word I would use for it. This looks really weird. This... I guess it's right, but it looks really weird. Whatever. It can't be right. I would have seen it in all the sites if it was that... I don't actually mind... Oh! Here's like 4 wide. Here's was 2 wide. That makes no sense. Center's here. Nine, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. Alright then. Yeah, I know I've built with diorite and stuff. I'm definitely not one of the sort of diorite haters, if you want. I think it's a fine enough building block to build with. I used it a bunch for like underneath of rails. And I've used it for road materials and stuff like it. It's a fine enough material. Right now, it's very temporary, though. Oop. Oop. Alright, there we go. It should now be fine to tear down the walls. Can you host a modded Minecraft realm? You can run a modded Minecraft server. You can't. Realms is vanilla only. You can have data packs and stuff, but you can't have. Not mods. Yeah, I think the entire thing is possibly just overdone. There are plenty of server hosts that you can buy, like rent server space on, basically. Interesting how this torch is still there. How is it nighttime already? Alright. Let's check something real quick. Okay. Alright, where was it I had the problem that made me start this? This was over here, right? I'm sure the Minecraft day is 2 hours daytime, 22 night. Seems like it sometimes. Yeah, okay, so we were filling in this one. That's what was going on. Where's the thing? Okay, it's behind here. Right, yes. Oh no, the water's taking away the torch. Alright, fine. Here he goes. Open the floodgates! This is not making it easier to see right here, that's for sure. We do need to remove the water, but I think, like, for now, the best thing to do is to build up the circle and then remove the water on top of the circle. So once we have a couple of layers outside of what is the walls, then we can start sectioning and stuff again. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so the important part now is going to be to get rid of the stone that's left, which is luckily not all that much considering how much it was from the beginning. Even at the beginning of the stream, like, a whole bunch of it was there, so people have really been churning through stuff here. Okay, so that's what's that section. I think I have the other side here remaining, maybe? Yeah, over here. So this is going to be the last one we do now. I can't see because of the direct, but whatever. We'll just finish it up. That's centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, I believe it was. Three, 2. Need to remove this. I love how we just had a long discussion about how we really don't like mine diorite all that much. Then you come in and say that. It's fantastic timing. This is here to hold back water. So you are actually right. I'm not building with it. Well, more than temporary. The idea is we'll be able to tear down the walls now. That will make water flood in, but this will stop it at this point in the build. 3, 2, 2. Need one more 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Give me that back. Anti-flooding device. Man, look at this pickaxe. He's been taking a beating from all this today. That's centered. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I want the black thing back. Thank you. Didn't mean to drop black cubes. Didn't mean to drop limes. 3. I'm gonna have to look at this. 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. Three, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and now we should be diagonal to that, which we kind of look like we are. So I'm gonna hope that we actually are, because that would connect the last little piece here. Thank you, mods. I love that. I absolutely love that. I can think of 0 streamers that will ever fall from that, for that. But it's a good way to get instantly banned. Yeah, that looks good. Let's just fill it in then. Oh man, I'm out. Look at how big this place is now. That's enormous. Holy smokes. I'm sad I looked away and I'm curious. So was somebody who came in and faked a donation by just going like /me donated whatever dollars. And like every single streamer who ever streamed basically has alerts and stuff. And like it's such a misunderstanding of how donations even work, because donations aren't built in. Like you would get notified of a donation through your interface, right? Because otherwise there's no way to know. It wouldn't pop up randomly in chat. Hey, Cerezo. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I feel like this was a lot of grinding building because like people really like cleared away the water and stuff for me, which really meant like we made a huge amount of progress today, way more than I thought. But it is also a super grindy project. So it's the number one. It's the technique number one used to speedrunners to get banned. It's like ban percent. This one glitch. Change the leaderboard.
If they
to
just want
forever.
to hear their name, here is a working solution, Umina.
Well, to some degree of accuracy, yes. All right, well that's been enormous. Can we land on top of there with flight? This is not how I say it. No, that's the problem. Ow, stop. God dang scaffoldings. It's just so weird. No, we're not gonna do that. That's not a category that, no, not endorsed. Pause reminder. Well, it's kind of end reminder at this point. It's actually pretty cool with that, like, that circle on it. It'll be interesting to see how hard it is to make compelling designs on the thing when it's done. Nice. Of course, nighttime, right then. So, we're getting there, like, we've added a whole bunch. Of course, every new layer adds more and more blocks. So it's going to be slower and slower to put down every layer. But on the other hand, it's less and less measurements for each one. I always enjoy reading ban removal requests. Yeah, that's true. Alright, well, that's some good work. Torches look like stars. Yeah, I mean, there is supposed to be like a star field underneath it, but it's going to be probably replacing some of these blocks with sea lanterns instead of the black concrete. Actually, one thing we should do before we should take this pack off. Let's see what a difference it makes. Yeah, it was a lot smoother then. Wow. It really does twinkle like stars too. That is a pretty cool view though. Like it is getting somewhere. It's gonna be fantastic when we actually do get to the next stage of like actually getting to build up instead of just tearing down and like building foundation, but actually building the swirl and stuff. So that'll be cool. But this is looking really promising. Cool. Let us see who is online. Hey, SKP. 8 months.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. All 7 minutes left of it from me. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's do that. That is cool. Join the right place to have a great time. Have a good rest of your day or morning or night, whatever it is for you. I'll catch you all later. Yep. Next one's going to be on... I don't even know. I'll get back to you on that. We might not have a stream on Saturday. Take care, everybody. Catch you later.